it's a Monday, and we're here to do Monday things.
What were you talking about?
Oh, look who it is. It's not just Carter. It's the other man seed.
This is the Monday
result.
show with normally Scott and Carter, but today Nick is here.
Nick is here. Nick Johnson, sibling to Carter, son to me.
Father to Ramona.
Father to Ramona. Who knows what she'll bring into this world when that happens.
True.
Newtown
Crier.
Newtown Criner.
Criner.
Good hell.
She'll probably have something to do with the like modern version of like not Jackass. What's the one with the bikes and the motorcycles? Nitro Circus. Because she's so like fearless.
She's crazy.
Yeah,
honestly.
We were upstairs just now, and she climbed all the way up on this top shelf thing, just looking at everybody like, "What's the problem? Isn't this where I'm supposed to go?"
Like, we're crazy for being so worried.
Yeah, it's
like,
really wild.
Weird.
Like, don't touch me.
Yeah, get out of my space.
That kid is wild. But it's nice, right? I've got Nick here guest starring today. It's fantastic.
Yeah. We didn't plan it, just worked out.
No, it worked out great. You were here just for reasons.
Just doing some laundry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. How's all that going? Everything going good?
Going great.
Yeah.
Laundry's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you guys impressed how well Nick can rock the mustache? The stash look? Because it's back,
you
baby.
have a mustache sometimes.
I know. It kind of just blends in now.
It's back.
Yeah.
People have them again.
That and the mullet, too.
Yeah. I know. Van's even getting mullety, sort of ish.
He is now, isn't he?
Yeah,
bit.
his
It looks
mullet's
good on him.
so cute.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I like it. I'm a big fan. But I think it's good. You look like an old 70s cop drama just walking around. You know?
Is that a compliment? I'll take it as one.
I've been watching a lot of them.
Really?
Yeah, I've been watching the Rockford Files and Starsky and Hutch and a couple others. And there's always a guy with that mustache. Always.
It's back.
It's back, baby.
Yeah.
Claire likes it. She says it's sexy.
Oh, wow.
Stop flirting with my
Claire,
brother.
thanks.
Yeah, he's married now, Claire. So
I am indeed.
Back off. Anyway, we're back. We're here. We got stuff to talk about. Nick, were you with us in the car? You weren't there for that, were you?
No.
Should we talk about this?
Yes.
What?
So we're driving home from Burgers. We went to we did dinner. We're driving home and we see a little tiny kid on the side of the street, like upset, visibly upset.
Yeah.
And so we stop because, of course, Mom's like, I'm going to help this child.
Bawling his eyes out, this kid,
Like,
on the
he's
side of the road.
so sad.
Okay. He's probably 5.
He is 5. We found out he's 5 after this. So Mom's like, I'm going to walk him home because he's walking and like he shouldn't be alone. Which, by the way, this cat had no stranger danger.
Nope.
Really?
In fact,
At all.
yeah, I feel like we should have left him by saying, "Hey, just so you know, in the future, you're not always going to run into really nice people."
This is best case scenario.
Yeah, you survived the best case scenario, kid. Please run the other way next time. But anyway, Carter, go ahead.
But yeah, no. So
Looking at your phone over there.
No, I'm looking at my notes. I took notes about this so we remember everything.
Yeah,
Oh,
good
wow,
idea.
Yeah.
So Mom's walking. I started walking with Mom, and Dad starts following us with a leash on the car.
And she's holding his little hands, little 5-year-old hands,
Yeah.
super cute.
Yeah.
And he's
Being
still
all
wiping
sad,
tears
yeah.
away, and
Aw.
he's pointing which way he lives, so she knows
So
where to go
cute.
and all that. And supposedly it's close,
Where was this?
way out on. You know when you almost are at the U of U medical thing?
The hospital.
Oh, yeah.
And if
close
you
to
kept
that.
going, you'd cross the freeway, and then you'd be at a 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
That kid was at that 7-Eleven with his friends on scooters.
5
Okay.
years old.
5 years old, by himself.
So young.
Insane.
Walked all the way down to where the U of U intersection is. That's where we find him. And Mom picks him up, puts him in the... we didn't take him in the car. They just walked.
Okay.
So he says, I live close or whatever. So that
Mom
wasn't
starts
true.
walking. Dad's following us
Yeah.
in the creepiest manner possible. Literally slowly, like behind us, just like creeping along the road.
I just didn't want to lose sight of anything. I was worried. Everything felt weird,
Oh,
It felt really
I do
weird.
get that, actually.
but I didn't have my license or my glasses.
Yeah. So he's half blind.
So you're the one that
He
looks
literally
weird.
at one point looks and sees Mom and goes, "Who's that person?"
Yeah. Well, she was far
I
away.
was like, "Dad, that's Mom."
She was really far away, and I
Scott,
thought
that's your
that lady
wife.
came out of the door. But what it was is Mom went to the door. No
Okay,
one
but-
answered. But
yeah,
we're
let's
jumping
start-
ahead.
yeah.
All right.
So you're driving Alicia around like an Uber.
Yeah. Alicia's in the back seat laughing most of the time,
Yeah.
by the way, because she's just like uncomfortable.
It was
Yeah.
so weird.
Yeah.
So at one point you stop because Mom starts talking to a neighbor that she passes that she knows because she used to teach this dude's kids.
And you're underselling it.
preschool.
He goes, "Hey!" like across the street.
Random dude.
Okay.
Have you seen any of the Final Destination movies?
No, never.
Okay, you've played GTA.
Mm-hmm.
You know how you'll start a quest or you'll go to a place where the quest is supposed to be or something, And then just
And you have to,
insane random things happen
you have to
around
walk
you.
and then things are happening.
Like,
Yeah.
a cop just got hit by a car. Now the cop's shooting at an NPC for no reason.
Yeah.
The NPC guy is on fire, but he's still talking to you. Like, that's how it started
It's how
to
it felt.
feel.
Okay.
Because now she stopped talking to this dude.
And then while she's talking to this dude, this kid comes up. He's probably like 10, 11.
Maybe
Comes up
10
to
or
mom
11,
and
yeah.
is like, I'm selling cookies.
Yeah.
What the hell?
And mom's like, get my purse. So I get her purse. And she buys a pack of cookies for this kid.
Yeah, she talked to him enough to learn that he was trying to go to Spain for a soccer camp
Yeah.
next year.
Okay.
And she's
So he's
all
earning
the
money
way,
for it?
like
Okay.
the whole time holding this little 5-year-old's hand.
And you know
trying
how
to get
your
him
mom
home.
is. She's like, oh, you're going to Spain. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, completely.
Yeah. She's all about that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
she was. But she's still got this kid who's still not home. He's kind of looking around like, what's going on? Neighbor over there from 12 years ago going, I think you taught my boy. You should see how
And then-
tall he is now. And all this.
And then in the middle of this, we're parked, and the Tesla in front of us pulls out and like reparks like a block away.
Oh, yeah. Let me add some context
We're
to that.
pretty
So
sure.
we pulled up behind this Tesla that was parked and had a girl in it with a phone.
No, she's like talking on her phone.
She looked
So many
teenagers.
layers to
I know,
this.
right? It's like an onion.
Yeah.
She's like 16 or
Like an onion.
17 or something like that.
Yeah, teenager.
And as we're just sitting there, we're just waiting for mom. I'm looking at the Tesla, but not in any weird way. I'm just kind of like, okay, the Tesla's there.
I didn't even know there was anyone in there.
But all of a sudden the Tesla goes and then reparks in front of somebody else's house. And when we were driving by, I was like looking at the Tesla, and they were just kind of like
Yeah, like
they were
weirded
freaked out. They thought we were like
Okay.
stalking them
So
or
all
something.
that happened within like 5 minutes.
Yeah, this is all very rapid
It was
fire.
insane.
Okay.
And I thought we were all going to die.
Yeah.
And I was also just thinking to myself, well, I'm sitting here in this car, kind of in the middle of the road. I don't have my license. I don't have my glasses. Anytime now, somebody's going to whip through here and hit tailgate or hit my back end, or we're going to get some cop coming. I just like
barely
paranoid.
moving.
And I look creepy.
Yes,
Yeah,
'Cause I'm
100%.
just slowly following a lady and a little kid.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Just some dude.
Yeah.
Too.
It's super creepy.
You're just some guy at that point.
Anyway,
Claire says the teenager was driving the Tesla. I'm sure it was some kid's parents' car.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't this girl's car.
It wasn't one of the many Cybertrucks that are in this neighborhood?
No.
No.
And there was
Very good.
one on that street,
Blech.
by the way.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
So gross.
There are too many.
Gross.
But yeah, no.
Anyway.
So we
Hi, Molly.
walk forever.
Yeah.
Nick's like a little celebrity in here. This is great.
People love Nick.
But we walk forever. This kid lives so far away. And we walk and we finally get to his house. He's like, this is my house. And mom meets another neighbor that she knows who has her, I assume kids, maybe grandkids out with her. She was a little older. And they're running around and they start playing with this kid and like
And this is after a lot of walking and creeping.
a lot of walking and creeping.
So
and
don't forget that we still look weird.
Yeah.
And I kept stopping, waiting. I'm like, should I get right behind him? And then Carter's out at one point, right around the cookies, right?
Because
you
I had
took
to
the
give
purse.
the purse to mom.
So now it's just me Uber driving Alicia
Yeah.
around with
But we get
terrible
there.
vision and no license.
We get to this kid's house.
Tailing what looks like just a mother and child
Yeah.
to anyone else. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, we get to his house, and then mom, because she's talking to this neighbor, and she's like, yeah, we found this kid, and the lady knows him, and is like, oh, yeah, this is our neighbor kid. She then starts handing the cookies out that she just bought to these kids that
Yeah.
are running around.
So I got no cookies, by the way, out of this deal.
yeah. No, we got nothing out of this.
No cookies. Kids going to Spain, we get nothing. It's fine.
Kids go
And
to
then
Spain, we got no cookies.
Mom goes up to this person's door, the mom's door, knocks on the door, nothing, rings the doorbell,
Yeah,
nothing.
does not
She's
answer.
home, but she won't come down. And then the little kid turns to mom and says, don't tell my mom I was at 7-Eleven. Don't tell her I
Don't
was in
tell
a
her-
fight, and don't tell her I cried. It's like, those are all red flags.
Yeah, it was
man.
not
Was it a
good.
fight?
Yeah.
Well,
Did you
not a
guys see-
fight, no.
Oh.
Him
He
and
was
his
saying that
friend.
his friend at 7-Eleven got into a fight, like an argument, and that's why he was walking home alone.
5-year-olds.
Oh, and that's okay.
5-year-olds,
That's why he was
mind you.
okay.
I
at the
expect this out of a
7-Eleven.
15-year-old skater kid.
Yeah.
But a kid who's 5?
It was insane.
It's kind of surprising.
Yeah, it was weird.
I just like that the cookies became a little bit of a Chekhov's gun at the end,
Yeah.
where it was they were used, they were part of it.
Yeah. But she never
Part
came
of the
out.
quest.
Just for cookies' sake, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was another lady there that mom hugged, and I went, we know this person?
Yeah,
That's how it is. With
Indeed,
Mom,
she
though.
does.
mom knows
her.
everyone.
Yeah.
So she knows this lady, and this lady says, I don't know where she is, but I'll definitely follow through. You know, she's going to like make sure everything's okay so we could leave. So we finally get out of there, and then I see her scurry over to her husband and go, yep.
Oh yeah, she starts gossiping about
So
them.
they're spilling tea left and right.
Oh, no.
And that mom never came
Spilling
out.
tea. Look at you.
And this, I know,
Look
right?
at you with the Gen
But
Z
you know what it
slang.
is? Because they say this all the time, her and
Yeah.
mom, all the time.
Yeah.
And Alicia.
Well, because if
spill
there's
the
anything
tea.
interesting, it's piping hot tea.
Yeah.
I always think spill the popcorn in the lobby, but that's spoiling things.
You sound
Oh, is that what that is?
a
Is that what that
1,000
means?
years
That
old
sounds
when you say
very-
that.
yeah.
Why? That's not that old.
I don't think I've ever
I
heard
spilled the
that.
popcorn in the lobby.
What are you doing, kid? Spilling the popcorn in the lobby? It's a bit soon.
It just means that you gave up the secret, or you.
Yeah.
Oh,
no, I
trust.
get it.
It's just an old phrase.
Yeah.
Is it?
has
I've
to
never
be.
heard it before.
I don't think I've heard it.
It's not a
until
Gen
recently.
Z phrase. That's
Did
for
you
sure.
make it up?
No, well, maybe. No, I've heard it.
You could just take credit.
Chat's saying
though.
they never heard the popcorn thing. Maybe I did
Maybe
make
you
it
made
up.
it up.
Yeah,
Maybe
good
your
for
dad
you.
said it or something.
It's a weird thing for me to make up, although
Yeah,
I make
it
up a
could have
lot
been
of dumb
before
shit.
your time too.
Could have been.
Yeah.
You're old.
Back in the
You're
day.
old.
Back in my day.
So it all worked out in the end. As far as we know, that kid's all right. I don't know. I
Oh
hope
yeah.
so.
Did mom rat out the kid?
Rat him out. What do you mean?
Well, never
what Tanya's
saw
at.
the
Well, we never saw the mom.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. And she wouldn't have. That's the funny thing with mom. She would have totally kept the confidence the kid
Oh,
had.
100%.
She's not going to go, hey, he was crying and he apparently
And he got in
there
a
was
fight.
a
He
fight.
was
She's
at
not gonna do that.
7-Eleven.
Mom's for the
She's not
people,
a
and
narc.
specifically for the kids.
Yeah, she's
Mom's
not a
for the
narc.
kids.
Yeah.
But we have a thing when we see a kid in desperate
He
need,
was so sad.
we go to the point of creepily following them in a second car, buy
I really was
cookies
like,
on the way.
There's going to be a neighbor who's going to call the cops on us. We looked so
real.
creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a
that
little
would
weird.
not have surprised me.
Actually, I was expecting that.
Yeah.
One of these neighbors just peeking out the window, speaking of spilled tea. They're being, ooh. You know, those people that they just live for that.
Yeah.
And they're just getting ready to call the local PD.
The local PD.
And
PD.
they didn't do it. As far as I know, maybe somebody called something in.
Maybe.
We were gone.
And they just
They
never-
fled the scene.
It was
They
weird.
got your license plate.
Yeah, so it's all good in the end. But
Yeah. So if the cops show up,
wild.
we don't know.
it was a fun little side
It was
quest.
definitely a side quest.
It felt like a
Yeah.
side quest.
It feels very.
The main quest was get back from dinner and go home.
Yeah, that was the quest.
That was the main quest. We had to turn in the quest when we got home. But then we were like, what's it like in Red Dead where you go, hey, mister, I done got a gun shoved up my ass.
My horse done died on me.
Yeah, help me pull my horse out of this bog.
Bog.
I've entered a bog by accident.
Where did this bog come from?
So did my horse.
The second one's better at that than the first one because the first one was always the same three things.
yeah.
It was like, hey, mister, we're getting shot or whatever.
Yeah.
And the new one was like more,
Now it's
felt
like,
more dynamic.
My husband left me here.
Yeah.
Will you take me home?
Take
And then she
me
like pulls a
home.
gun on you.
Yeah.
My favorite is if you
Give me
don't
all
pick
you
those
got.
quests up, sometimes they come around again.
Yeah.
And so it's the
They get,
same
like,
lady being
pissed.
like, my horse is stuck on my leg.
What do you make of the voice actor for who's the main character?
Arthur Morgan.
Arthur Morgan's voice actor has been for the last 2 weeks
No,
nonstop.
I think you're talking about John Marsden's voice actor.
No,
You sure?
yeah, Arthur Morgan,
Okay.
not the fake Arthur Morgan that you hear do the stream. He's some gamer streamer guy.
Oh,
that
that
sounds
guy,
not
yeah,
that
yeah,
guy.
yeah.
The real guy who does
Yeah.
his voice.
He's Irish.
Yeah, for 2 weeks he's been doing teasers
Teasering.
that some
Teasering.
huge announcement was supposed to come like last weekend. Never happened.
Undead Nightmare? Question mark. Finally.
I
Oh
don't
my
know.
gosh, can you imagine?
Well, that's
Oh, that would
that's
be-
available now. I have it on Steam if you want it.
No, for the first one.
Yeah.
I'm talking
but
about for the second.
Oh,
Imagine
yeah,
an
they
Arthur
didn't
Morgan
do
one.
that.
Oh, that would be amazing.
But they're not. They wouldn't do that till like.
But it's alternate
October.
universe stuff.
Yeah,
So
That's
they,
true.
They
They'd,
very well
they'd
could.
release it.
they'd save it
Halloween.
for Halloween.
Yeah, that would be sweet.
It would be awesome. But he never said anything, and now I don't know who's calling him on it. But nobody's ever said anything. He says, "I can't tell you what it is." He's trying to do the voice. I can't do it. I'm Arthur Morgan.
That's way more Marsden.
Yeah, that was 100% Marsden.
Damn it, Arthur! Wait, who's the other guy?
Arthur. What was that?
Hey, everybody! Hey,
Dr. Nick.
My name's Dutch.
My name's Dutch.
How does he sound?
His voice cracks.
Damn it, Arthur! Arthur! We gotta get these people out of this here camp. Get some money.
That's really good, actually.
Because he gets really low, but he also like it cracks a lot.
Turned into like Goofy, but Arthur.
That was terrible.
Amazing, incredible.
But is he Irish? Claire's
Yeah.
not sure he's Irish.
Wait,
He
who's,
is.
who's
that
Irish?
actor, the Arthur Morgan actor.
So he actually
really?
got upset whenever because they were having him say Colm O'Driscoll. That's not how you say Colm. You say Colm.
Yeah, Colm.
Which he would know because he's Irish. They were like, you have to say Colm
That's
because
the
you're
whole
American.
point, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's super Irish.
You're supposed
It's
to
Roger-
mispronounce it.
I'm sorry, Roger Clark. Is that it?
He has a beautiful accent, by the way.
You're right. Irish American actor and voice actor, best known. I guess he lives here now. As Arthur Morgan.
Never guess.
Yeah, he's so good at that
It
accent.
says
I
he was
love
born
him.
here, though. Oh, I'm sorry. When he was 12, he moved to Sligo. Where's that, Claire?
Sligo.
Anyway, lived a ton
Sligo.
in whatever this place in Sligo is.
Sligo?
Sligo? Maybe it's
Sligo?
Sligo. Anyway,
Colin.
yeah, so he probably came back with a thick-ass accent. Damn it, Arthur.
Colm O'Driscoll.
Damn it. Who's doing it? Wait.
Damn it, John.
Like just getting upset.
Damn it, Arthur. So he's out there telling everybody about this special thing, and it didn't happen.
To be fair, if I was a voice actor, I would just constantly be like teasing things that weren't real.
Would you?
Oh, yeah.
You get in trouble, though, because you're NDA'd up the butt.
No, because you're not teasing anything that's not real.
Well, especially if you're like high up enough. It's like Ed Boon, where he'll say some shit and it just never happens, and everyone kind of loves him for it.
You can also just literally be like,
swear? I just realized.
You can swear.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
Yeah. I mean, you know, within reason.
Yeah, okay.
You know, don't curse the Pope or anything. It doesn't matter.
Don't curse the Pope.
The Pope's dead, so I don't...
Well, there's a new one.
We got a new one.
We got the Chicago
way.
I had no idea.
boy.
Yeah. You didn't know?
He's cool.
No,
you didn't know we had a new Pope?
I don't keep up with Pope news.
You've been very busy.
You're not on the Pope news.
I'm not on the pipeline.
You're not on the Pope.
I'm not on the
tip.
Pope
I'm
line.
not on the zeitgeist.
Not on the Pope tip. That's what we used to call it back in the day. Is if it was a hot news or thing, you'd say, you're not on the whatever it is. Think of something like Superman comics. Oh, did you hear Superman's going to die in the next issue? I ain't really up on the whole comic tip. People would say that.
Man, you got some old ones.
I know, that's a really good old one.
Crazy.
You're digressing.
You're digressing.
What, because I can remember an old thing?
I don't know. You're all about the old phrases.
By the way, this is what my kids do. When they get together, they decide it's time that they pretend they're not actually aging at all and that they're not going to one day have to say the... Like, there's going to come a day where your daughter, Ramona, is going to go, Dad... It's so lame.
Yeah, but we're
Dad,
always young because you're old.
Dad, what the skibbity?
What the skibbity?
Dad, you're being a real baby Gronk right now.
No,
we really like
we hope all that's gone.
Probably.
Shoot me now.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't want to. Anytime I hear non-ironic uses of the skibbity word,
it's gonna be like you're being so schlibbity schlop. I hate how zingy zoink you are right now.
Even less.
That sounds like Futurama.
Very Futurama. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Blurns ball. Anyway, so there's
Blurns
that.
Blurns ball.
There was our fun side quest into
By the
GTA
way,
Land. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
If y'all have things, I don't know why.
What is going on now?
By the way.
Arthur,
y'all got anything for us?
Damn it, Arthur.
Y'all got any questions for Nick specifically?
Oh yeah, if you got any Nick questions, do it.
You can text and or call in to
what?
The numbers.
Oh, you know what we could do even better?
What
if anyone has anything live they want to say, let's make this interesting.
Oh boy.
Because I have this thing now. Hold on. I'm going to log in.
Give them the text line, though, real quick.
Well, the text line for sure. Voicemails and texts can come to voicecast.app/Monday.
I was trying to have like a smooth...
Yeah, but you just couldn't, you couldn't remember it.
Said, what?
You couldn't remember it.
What?
If you'd have remembered it, you would have had it. So I'm going to put this in here. There's a link. If anyone clicks that link I just put in the chat because they want to talk to us live, like on the air, and ask Nick a question like live, I'll bring in here.
Bring you in here.
I'll do it.
I'll bring you in.
I'll do it.
I'll do it, Arthur.
Arthur. Dude, you're...
Yeah. It's not
like accurate,
no,
but it
like
captures the...
it's like the same ways.
Exactly like the same.
Frodo.
It captures the essence.
Yeah. It doesn't actually sound like him.
You know who says that's
I don't mean to Mr. Frodo.
Was it Dana Carvey says that's how he does all impressions? If you think about his, most of them don't really sound like the people, but the essence is right.
Well, mine usually are just amalgamations of like someone else's impression of a certain character. Because that Samwise one, it's just from Oni Plays. Because I heard them doing it once, and I was like, "That's so
Mr.
funny."
Frodo.
Who's Oni?
You don't know Oni?
Is that a streamer?
You know,
So
YouTuber.
I almost call it Happy Tree Friends. What the hell?
Smiling Friends.
Yeah.
You know
a
Smiling
member of
Friends?
Oni Plays started Smiling. He's like the guy behind Smiling Friends. Yeah.
Oh, I
That's
knew
his
this guy was
YouTube
did all that stuff before.
Yeah.
I love Smiling Friends. They were going to come. Are we going to wait 400 years for the next season again?
Oh my gosh, seriously, I'm
It took him
dying.
5 years last time.
For real. I know.
Yeah, what was he doing?
Hello, but I'm not sorry.
Getting it perfect. Getting it to be the perfect show. It's so
It's
good.
so good.
It's really, really good. I saw that thing. I saw those 2 seasons 3 times over. That's pretty cool for your old man.
seasons?
There's only 2 seasons.
No,
There's only
2
two.
seasons 3 times over each season.
I see.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's how much I've
it's-
watched them. I
it's
just had them on
delightful.
repeat.
Well, because they're also just small little
Yeah, they're
episodes.
short.
They're
They're like
just fun
15
and-
minutes or less, aren't they?
15 minutes or less.
Yeah.
15 minutes or less.
A pair of glasses in about an hour. You guys know what that is?
Yes, but we weren't alive for it.
What is this?
It's still in the
We
mall.
were probably alive for it, but we weren't.
The mall still got it.
It's the 1 hour like lenses thing or whatever.
It's
What's it
Lens
called?
Crafters, and it still exists in the mall
Yeah, it's not
today.
the same.
Next to the Doc Martin shoe thing. That's what's
Are you
hilarious.
just saying Lens Crafters exists? I'm confused.
Yes, Lens Crafters
Okay.
still exists.
Oh, good.
They're in the mall now.
I was worried.
but what I'm saying is, like, Nick's way into like old shit. He's super into like antique and this sort of thing, which I think is hilarious because you also way into old crap
Also you.
I was gonna say it is both of us.
that you sometimes don't use.
Hey.
I mean, but
I
it's
use
cool
everything.
to
That
have.
typewriter upstairs, absolutely
The
worthless.
kids use
Wait,
it all
the
the time.
two typewriter.
The babies do. The babies want to
Only
pound
one
on
up
it.
there.
Oh, okay. Just up there. I see.
They could buy all
I
this
get
old
it.
vintage stuff
I would
because
too.
they want to go analog, and I don't blame them.
Analog is cool.
Analog's cool.
We've overdone the digital.
I like buttons.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
like old cloth and
Leather.
I don't know, just cool old stuff.
Old
We
shoes.
also
yeah.
we all have like really old hobbies right now. Me, you, and Tay.
Yeah.
Because I'm knitting like an old lady.
Yeah.
You
Nick did
work-
some
doing
Warhammer
leather work.
stuff.
I'm doing leather stuff, and then also something that's not very old school, which is just Warhammer painting.
That's still pretty
No,
old. That's
yeah.
still
Which
30,
is lots of
30
newer
something
stuff.
years old.
Yeah, that's true. Not antique.
Older than you.
retro.
Yeah,
for
retro,
sure.
I'd say.
Yeah,
And then
it's so
Tay's
fun.
binding books, which is
know,
like
that's the coolest
18th
thing
century
ever.
hobbies.
Yeah, I wish I had an example of the book or one of your Warhammer figures here. We don't have any of that here.
I know. I got to bring one over.
If you bring it over, we'll show it on the show.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Show.
We'll do.
Leslie in the chat wants to know if Nick remembers when Cleo and I kissed him at Nerdacular 2012.
I do. Yeah.
Do you?
I very
We have that
vividly
picture
remember that.
somewhere.
We
Yeah,
do?
on both cheeks. Yeah.
I don't remember this.
Which year was that though?
2012. Or 11.
it's-
It might have been
yeah,
11.
12. Yeah, 12.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And
That's
12.
weird. I do remember that. yeah.
Somebody, if you're Leslie, should Discord me that image and I'll show it on the stream. If you have it. Nick was just a little towhead running a candy
12-year-old.
crandy
Crandy.
Oh, was that the same
candy
year?
stand. Yeah.
Wait,
Me
that
and Breton
wasn't-
were in the candy
Was
stand. yeah.
N12 at
N11 and N12 were at Noah's.
They were at Noah's? Oh my gosh, that feels like so long ago.
And 13 through 17 were at Snowbird. And Nerdacular
yeah.
26 will be in Salt Lake City, Utah.
Somewhere.
Yeah,
We're
somewhere
still working
at
that out.
some time.
But a pretty awesome place is the plan. We
I'm
don't
so
know.
excited.
Oh, can't
Nerdacular's
wait.
so much fun.
And Ramona's going to be there.
Amy says she's never
Yeah,
been.
Ramona.
I'm shocked with by that, Amy.
Amy's never been?
I was sure Amy had been to one. They were
Wow.
a big whoop for a bit there.
I do this a lot with the chat where I'll see someone's name and I'm like, oh, they're around all the time. And then I'll talk to them in person at Vegas or whatever. They're like, yeah, this is my first event and I've only been listening for about 2 years. And I'm like, how?
What do you mean?
Yeah, but if you see her name a lot, it's easy to get,
Yeah, it's confusing.
David, I will be at Nerdacular, but I don't know how to play Warhammer.
No.
I just paint them.
No.
I
Yep.
just love painting them. They're the miniatures.
Nick's like me with Warhammer. Well,
I play the games, I
I've
guess,
played
but
them, and the video games. There's some of the video games are very much like them,
Oh, they're incredible.
turn-based
too.
ones.
Yeah.
But the books and stuff are where that's what I love. Oh my gosh, they're such good books. I have
read
some
the
books
books
I
yet.
could give you. Give you?
Give you.
I could give them to you.
I would love that.
You can put them on your phone,
Yeah.
read them at your leisure.
At my leisure.
Yeah, at your leisure. It's another
Leisure.
old
Do it
phrase.
leisurely.
That's from 2
Leisurely?
generations back. Anyway, hey Carter, we got a thing from Discord for you.
Okay.
I'm going to
About
read
for
it.
you.
This
About
is
for you.
from back on the 9th. Martin JNL. I'm not sure how you say this name, but anyway, about those solar farms. We're talking about the ones out
Oh yeah, because we were asking if heat
less efficient, more
is
efficient.
more like if it's hot, if it's more or less efficient than if it's cold.
Right.
For,
He says
For solar farms.
for solar
Oh,
solar
what a
farms. So like the
question.
ones that are out in the middle of the Vegas desert.
Yeah.
Is it better that they get pretty much the same weather all year? Would they be worse off here where they get
Consistently
cold?
hot or
Right.
cold.
Yeah.
Kind of like how electric cars are worse performing in the winter. They charge differently in the winter and summer, like
that makes
all that
sense.
kind of stuff. But these aren't batteries, so who knew? Anyway, it says in general, solar panels get less efficient the hotter they get. That surprised me.
Oh,
Oh.
Says the decline is about 1% less efficient or 2 degrees Celsius. It's not a ton.
Oh.
But in winter, the production on those farms is lower regardless of temperature because there's simply less hours of sun
Yeah,
in the
less
day and the
sun.
sun rises lower above the horizon. So stuff we hadn't considered.
yeah.
Look at them. Look at them. Look at them learning. This is learning phase.
So would like solar farms in like the equator be like perfect, right?
I would assume so.
Because you got
It's like coffee and
Yeah.
whatnot.
Well, coffee
whatnot.
isn't coffee also about It's also humidity and stuff.
Yeah,
right?
it's like humidity but it's like that.
But you want it right there.
In the coffee belt.
Nick's got barista information.
Nick knows stuff about coffee beans.
I know a lot about a couple things, and one of those is coffee.
What's the other one?
Leather.
I'm trying to think. There's actually quite a few. Yeah, leather, denim,
vintage shoes,
shoes in general.
Yeah,
all kinds of stuff.
Nick, though, I think Nick thinks that the 80s were 6,000 years ago sometimes. Because you'll go, that was back in the 80s. You'll do this sometimes.
Dad,
What are
we
you talking
weren't
about?
born yet.
I know that. I understand that.
20 years.
But what I'm telling you is it's just like me when I was in my 20s and I looked back at my mom's 40s and I couldn't believe how old that sounded.
20 years before Nick was born was the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's 2 measly decades. It really isn't that much. It really isn't.
But we have only been alive for 2 and some
No,
change.
I know.
Yeah, we
I
haven't
know,
existed.
but that's what I'm pointing out. I'm not saying you guys are wrong to feel this way. I'm saying it's normal, but
almost 3 for me.
it's very
Weird.
I know.
let's not think about that.
I mean, I'm a quarter century now. It's just weird how old we're all getting.
You and Claire about to turn the big 3-0, Carter.
The big 3-0.
Wait, is she a year older than you?
Yeah.
Claire,
Like I think a little less than a year.
she's kissing right up next to it. That's going to be crazy.
Kissing what?
Weirdest way to put it.
What are your phrases today?
Yeah,
I don't know. Lucky Phil says caffeine is an insect repellent. Higher caffeine equals that plants have been through some stuff.
Interesting.
Is that
I didn't
true?
actually know that.
What?
How does that work? Can I go out and spray some of your dumb bugs with
Don't spray my
With
bugs.
coffee?
What my dumb bugs?
Yeah.
Well, you have every bug in the yard is yours.
Yes.
basically.
all those bugs you adopted.
Yeah. Okay,
It's all legal and
we keep centipedes and
as
we
you
keep
should.
spiders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also a
good.
couple other bugs that
What do
eat
you mean
things
we
like
keep
aphids.
them?
We don't kill them.
Okay.
Purposely.
Keep them
We
alive.
allow them in there. We have
Yeah.
so many centipedes and it's awesome.
Where do you stand on spiders, bud? I can't remember.
Or do I love spiders.
Do you?
I mean, some of them freak me out, of course, but like specifically jumping spiders, I'm a huge fan of.
So if you see a jumping spider out in front of you, your inclination is to do what? What do you do?
Pick it up.
Pick it up.
Yeah,
hang with it.
jumping
or
spiders
just
are
leave
so
them alone.
cute.
Like why?
Okay.
Why? I mean, you mean in my home?
No, that's good. It's because mom will immediately murder the spider without any remorse or
Ooh.
what do you call that?
Green fangs. That's
What is
cool.
that?
It's
Hold
a
that up.
jumping spider.
Let's see it. Ugh,
It was in the yard.
Dang it.
Like a
They're
couple weeks ago.
They're so cute.
That's
though.
a photo
so
you took?
cute.
and
Yeah.
they're really sweet too.
I think
People
you only
keep them as
think I'm gonna have
Yeah.
I have a prediction. I think the only reason you think those are cute is because you saw some TikTok video where they had sweet music playing and a guy poked him with like a
Wrong.
Q-tip.
Wrong.
Why is
We've
it?
both always loved.
Yeah. You
just think they're
jumping
cute.
spiders.
Jumping
Yeah, they're
spiders
cute.
and like garter snakes. Remember when we used to catch
Yeah.
garter snakes in the yard? Mm-hmm. Oh, I wish
yeah.
we got them here.
But bees, you draw the line at bees.
I draw the line at wasps.
Okay.
I
bees
like
you're
bees.
okay with.
I like bees. I love bumblebees. Regular bees are also fine.
Wasps
as
for
long as
dicks.
they're not like all up in my business.
Yeah. Wasps are
wasps are
jerks.
assholes.
Yeah.
There's no good.
They pollinate still.
They do, but they don't do any good for me.
No.
Like they only terrorize me.
You're
so.
right.
So when you were a baby, you were like 2, not even quite 2. You were younger than Ramona, I think. Or maybe you were around the same age.
Yeah.
My brother was in town and there was a bee on the table and he told you to smash it with your fist.
Uh-huh.
And you did.
I smashed it with my palm.
Yeah.
Palm. You went
Yeah.
Full
wham,
wham.
and then pulled your hand up and it had stung you.
Yeah.
So then you started pounding even harder as if it wasn't dead yet, even though it was long dead.
Yeah.
And then from then on, Nick and bees and wasps and flying
Which is funny because your spouse is named B.
It's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny. I didn't even think about that.
Crazy how it works out, honestly.
Have we not thought of that before? Or has everyone but me done that?
Yeah, you're
I
just
have.
not on the
Yeah.
you're not on the train.
Never once thought of that.
Yeah, it's like the whole joke where like I only like one bee, which is like super
Yeah.
That's a dad
cheesy
joke.
and- yeah.
You're a dad now, so.
It's true.
Are you looking forward to
fitting.
that when you can tell dumb jokes to Ramona? And
Oh yeah.
Spread
When she can
the-
understand me, yeah. Oh
yeah,
man.
won't be that far.
Yeah. It's pretty soon.
She gets to be about. I'm going to guess here. Like it's hard to. It's so every kid's so different, and I don't know what's going on. Like Phoebe is some kind of freaking computer brain, but she's also afraid of the wind. Like it's just different kids.
Yeah.
But as soon as Ramona starts really talking, I think you're delivering dad jokes by age 6 in heavy rotation.
Easy.
Yeah.
Nick's
Easy.
already there.
But also like it's probably going to be a little bit different in like I don't know, like we were talking about with generations how these things change. I feel like Gen Z dad jokes and dad humor is going to be totally different Who's to say, of course?
We don't know until you get there. But what do you think it'll be? Because usually they have hallmarks. They have to be wholesome, sort of.
Yeah.
They have to be
kind of
only funny to the dad.
Just clever enough to like not be annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a good one.
They also have to make sense.
Yeah.
What's a good dad joke?
I don't know.
I only have wiener jokes.
Yeah. Wait, you have wiener jokes?
Like,
I have no wiener jokes on deck.
Carter's got way too many wiener jokes. It's not. I'm not comfortable with her.
It's
the
more
amount
like
of them.
D's nuts, like catch 'ems.
Oh, real.
Yeah.
I did deserve that, Claire. That's correct.
What'd you deserve?
the
Smashing the
stinging
bee. Yeah,
stung.
no,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
brother made you do it though.
He made me evil.
Yeah,
that's why I'm the way I am now.
It wasn't Nick. My brother
when the
Mark.
darkness began.
He ruined me.
My brother Mark basically dared a 2-year-old to kill a bee.
And you know what? He did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did it.
Yeah.
And we didn't know at that point if you were allergic or anything because you'd never been stung before.
that's
So I'm like,
terrifying.
we better have an EpiPen around or something. We didn't know because we had a neighbor guy, or no, it was Andrew's brother-in-law. Andrew Adams' brother-in-law was severely allergic to bees.
Oh.
So every time they were over at the house,
That'd be so scary.
we had an EpiPen around and he got stung once, had to use it. Put it in his leg.
Is
Is that the sound?
Yeah, made a little fart sound. Put it in his anus.
He said, "Ooh."
Oh, here we go. Here's a bad dad pun. Be true to your teeth and they'll never be false to you. See, there you go. See, and that's
it's
all
the
the way
kind of thing
from
that
Australia.
elicits-
That's the universal language.
It's what elicits that reaction.
Yeah, you
speak
need an
English,
eye
but
roll.
You don't go, you go,
I see what you did there.
You're kind of upset.
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
Yeah. Like, Nick, are you into fitness?
I hate this setup. It already feels like
He is going to the gym.
I am into fitness. Why?
Fitness wiener in your mouth?
I did that one last week and I forgot.
I
No,
know.
that's good, actually. That
a good
actually
one,
is
right?
good,
I
yeah.
hate
I got
that. See,
Dylan
that's
with
not
that
a
one.
dad joke.
So good. I know. I just said
That's
I have wiener jokes.
That's a
that-
pervy uncle joke, is what that
I'm
is.
the pervy uncle.
But that's the thing. It gets pushed further and further. Maybe that's a little bit closer to what Gen Z dad
Yeah.
jokes are going
What
to
is
sound
wholesome
like.
anymore?
Exactly.
Well, that's a good point. It's a good point.
Yeah, I mean, your parents were all afraid of AC/DC and shit.
Yeah, they were.
That's
You know?
true. The devil was in the
Everything
music.
becomes more and more like.
I wouldn't say they were afraid of it. You know what they were afraid of? They weren't afraid of the music. I don't think they ever thought my music was weird. They were afraid of what listeners of that music, they were afraid of the stereotypes
Yeah,
that were supposedly
what it would do to
metal, heavy rock people.
Yeah.
So when you would say things, my parents weren't the type, if you said, oh, I hear if you play Stairway to Heaven backwards, it puts you into a trance and Satan shows up and
kill
gives
your
you
dad
5 or whatever. You kill your family.
Oh my gosh.
My parents they were not buying that. They were just
Yeah.
like, sure, whatever. But what they didn't like, it was like, yeah, man.
The culture.
You rebel against your parents, man. Like that
Satanic
part of
Panic
it.
is so funny now,
It
though.
really is.
It was
yeah.
dumb then, it's dumb now, it's always
People still have it.
It's true.
dumb. Oh, I know.
I have a friend who she was playing Cult of the Lamb, which is a great video game,
Such a good game.
but because of the demonic tones, her mom was
very.
like so upset that she saw her playing it. Was like, what is this? I see a pentagram. What are you playing? What are you doing? And was like worried that she was gonna like become evil.
I got yelled at by some evangelical today. Do you want to know why? I said, I made the statement. I'll get in trouble here too, so it's fine. Send your emails. Happy to look at
Oh
them.
boy.
But I basically said anybody who claims to either be right in front of you or otherwise tells you that they speak in tongues, or when they start talking that blah blah nonsense that's speaking in tongues or whatever it is, they're freaking lying to you.
Oh, of
Yeah.
course.
It's horse shit every
Horse
time.
shit.
I don't care who it is.
shit.
I don't care if it's somebody you trust. It's your mother. It's your grandmother saying, "Oh no, my boy, this is real." Humdy, hemdy, boomdy, bombdy, whatever. Bullshit. All of it. Bullshit.
Even if they believe it themselves.
Oh yeah.
So anyway, I said
those-
that and I got yelled at.
Those. What'd they say?
He just was mad. He says, I did it once and I didn't make it. I'm like, don't lie.
Were you
Stop
stroking
lying
out
to me.
or?
I had that once when I worked at City Creek. I had a guy come up to me and be like, "Hey, sir, can I pray for you?" And I like put my hand on his shoulder and I said, "No."
No.
And he started getting pissed. He was like, "But the Lord," blah, 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 blah." And I was like, "Dude,
So aggressive.
shut up
For no reason.
go away."
I raised skeptical children. That was on purpose. And I don't understand how anybody can see or hear that. It's not even any good. I'll see the professional, like $500 million megajet preachers do it. And I'm just like, I could do that.
Yeah.
Oh, easy.
and you
He'll
could-
be on the
that's
mic
worst
going,
part.
oh, and the Lord and the this and the that. And all of a sudden they start going, hoom da bum da be ba la la ho la le le lo lo lo. It's like, who are you freaking kidding? And I realized it doesn't matter. He's kidding enough old people with money loose.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It makes me so mad.
It also benefits other people that join this church and, you know, get into the ranks of it and whatnot. And, you know, it reminds me of another church. But I forgot what my point was about that.
I like that we went from like wiener jokes to like full on religious commentary so fast.
Well,
politics,
you know, sometimes there's a bridge and you take it.
Oh, but yeah, that guy that was like, yeah, no, the Lord wanted me to travel safely to all his people, so I got a private jet. It's like, shut up.
Yeah. No, but some people believe that stuff.
Yeah, they totally do.
And they're just lying to your freaking face. Mm-hmm. I hate it.
And it's easy.
Hate it.
Yeah.
So funny.
Why should I watch Solo Leveling, Carter? Why?
Oh, Solo Leveling's so cool. So I just finished second season. That's all there is right now.
Why is that good?
It's so good, Father.
Okay, you know I like the big robots or the samurais chopping heads off. That's what I want.
Big giant dudes. They're not robots, but they're like monsters.
Okay.
Lots of limbs flying.
Attack on Titan style size, like that kind of thing?
It depends. So it's kind of based in like video gamey, like Dungeons and Dragons style monsters. So it's a lot of like, oh, here's a goblin. Oh, here's a hell beast. Here's a whatever, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But it's gory as hell. It's really violent and it's really cool and really interesting. The main character has this really interesting thing going on that I won't spoil, but like it's like nothing I've seen before.
I kind of do want to see it.
Watch
How much am I going to have to sit through a bunch of nonsense? Of
None.
like,
it gets right to the point.
Like a lot of that?
None of that.
Okay. How
Zero.
about the faces that go?
It's Korean.
Where the tears come out and stuff?
No,
Okay.
it's also Korean, so it's just like a little bit different.
Okay, I do like Korean anime.
Speaking of Korean, though, also, I watched, it just came out yesterday.
Dan.
Not that, but I did watch that.
Daniel.
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 3 Daniels.
Daniel.
4 Daniels enter, 3 leave.
Danielson.
Nailed it. Danielson.
No, but it's called K-pop Demon Hunters.
You're talking.
Oh, I heard about this. Yeah.
Sony Animation.
Yeah, I heard about this.
It was awesome.
Was it? I heard good things.
So good.
They're just K-pop. They're K-pop stars that at night kill demons.
So there is 3 K-pop girls who basically their whole job is to like protect the world from demons through their music. Kind of. It's hard to explain. It sounds cheesy. It was so cool. It was beautiful.
Was it done like
so
Spider-Verse?
well done and animated? Very much like Spider-Verse, like the 12 frames instead of 24. It's a little choppy, which is I love.
I like that too. I think it's cool. Kind of stop motiony.
Yeah, kind of stop motiony, but it was beautifully animated. The action scenes are incredible. All the music is done by actual K-pop stars, so it was all really, really well done music. All the voice acting is incredible. It has What's His Bucket from Squid Game in it, and his voice is in it, and his voice is so sexy. It's hard to explain.
Squid Game.
Wait, which one was it?
Who's the guy in Squid Game? Not the main guy.
No, the guy who wears the black mask.
Oh,
he speaks English at one
point. He's like the chairman or whatever.
Yeah.
He's like in the chef show where the eats into the apple. It's a little bit like that idea.
What?
Do you know what I'm talking about? What's that called? King Chef?
These are the craziest polls. I don't know what you're talking about.
Where he eats the apple.
Ingredient. What's that? Secret ingredient.
Futurama.
No.
Yeah,
it's a cooking show.
Iron Chef.
Iron Chef.
Oh, so it is. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That reminds me of that, though. The guy that's like
through Futurama.
No, it's for real. All my knowledge.
Because I had never seen MasterChef before.
Futurama tells all.
And King of the Hill.
Iron Chef? Wait.
It's Iron Chef.
It's Iron Chef. Japanese Iron Chef.
But what's it called in Futurama?
It's got what's his name? Bam.
It's got what's his name? Bam.
Bam.
Baldor.
Bam. He's got him.
Bandor. What is it?
What is his name?
The one that's always going bam. He's got
like
multiple
the chef
arms. He's a
on the
chef.
shows.
He's making fun of Emerald Lagasse.
oh.
It's actually a guy he's making fun of.
I want to say Balthazar. That is not
No,
correct.
Balthazar's the dude on the one-eyed planet that's not real.
What?
Yeah, remember on Leela's home planet?
His name is Balthazar?
Balthazar, yeah.
No, it's not Balthazar.
No, it is. It totally is.
I was thinking, because in Baldur's
Elzar.
Gate, there's Balthazar.
Elzar.
Elzar.
Yeah.
At Elzar's, yes.
Mac Addict for the credit
Balthazar,
there.
isn't it? I swear to God, that's got to be it.
Well, Red Fraggle says, who was it? Oh yeah, Red Fraggle says Emerald Lagasse, but Elzar was based on Emerald Lagasse, and that guy always said Bam also. So it's the same. It's all from the same thing.
Want to see it make a star?
So how do you guys see like Futurama now? Futurama came out started a year before Nick was born.
Yeah.
I was alive.
Does that feel retro to you guys?
It is retro.
Yeah.
Is it?
They're
still making
It
them.
doesn't feel like it
when
to
a show
me.
starts in 1999, and at least the initial run only goes until like
2000
the early 2000s, not early 2000s, like the late 2000s. That is retro.
Well,
just because it has a reboot.
They actually, that's the second reboot in the late 2000s.
It doesn't feel as
So
retro.
It was early 2000s that it ended the first time. Yeah.
But even though they're still making the show with the same writers, creators, and the same
cast. It doesn't feel
cast.
as retro because of that, and also because we've watched it for so long.
What about King of the Hill, though? Because King of the Hill is retro.
It has,
and it is coming back.
It's dated also.
Yeah, but it also ran longer. So it ran from 97 through 04.
Yeah, so late 90s to early 2000s.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's the same.
No, that makes sense. The way I do retro is, I think anything 20 years is retro. Anything past 20 years is retro.
It's past 20 years.
So stuff when you were 5 is retro.
2005.
So
100%.
the Xbox 360.
Do you know
is
that
retro.
I base everything, every age or number off of your age because you were born in 2000?
Oh, it's so
I'll be like,
easy.
oh,
One of my favorite
2007, Nick
facts.
was 7, so I was 10.
And you always know how old he's going to be.
And you're 30 years older than Nick, exactly.
Yeah.
So
Not
if
exactly, but close.
Nick was 7, you were 37.
Yeah.
Like, that's really easy. It's easy math.
Wait. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah,
2007.
that's right.
Wait.
Because when you were born, I was 24 and I was 25 when Tay was born. 24 and 25, Nick's age. And then, hold on, you were born in 2000.
It's less weird because you have a kid.
Yeah, it is.
But you're lucky though, because when it's 2080, you're 80.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I do that too with the
Think of
future.
that.
I'll be like 2073, Nick will be 73, and I will be 76.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because then you do the 3-year
Yeah,
math.
just add 3.
Yeah.
And Tay will be.
Yeah. it's
79.
6 years. 79. Oh man, that's so crazy.
And I will be
Weird to think about.
long dead. Long.
You'll be
You'll be a
what's the word?
frozen head in a
Taxidermied
jar.
in the
Well, I could if I was
yeah.
alive. Let's say you make it. Let's say you guys, Nick, you make it to 70.
70's
love
pretty.
to make
Well, no, I'm not saying you
reasonable.
won't make it. I'm
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
let's just
yeah.
say you hit 70. Let's
Who
say
knows
I
these
am
days?
still
That's
alive.
true.
How old will I be when he's 70 if I'm still alive?
You'll be 100.
You would be 100 years old.
So that's possible.
Yeah. Fully possible. Imagine having a 70-year-old kid
And being
who's your
100.
youngest.
Son,
Son,
Let me tell you, and you're like,
poop.
Father,
leave me alone. I can't stand either.
Run my bath for me.
I can't stand either.
That's what's funny is you could have medical issues. The kids could have worse medical issues than the parents. It just is the luck of the draw.
Yeah.
It's true.
Like both your knees give out, but my knees are still good, but my brain's gone or whatever.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So let's see how it goes. Maybe you guys will hit 70s and I'll still be.
I mean, I'm pretty.
let's keep going.
I'm following your trajectory pretty perfectly at this point, with the stupid gut and the eyeballs.
yeah, you're doing great.
You guys gotta take care of yourselves.
You have better teeth though.
It's freaking man problems.
Yeah, because we spent a lot of money on our kids' teeth, unlike my own parents who were like, "We're not buying you braces. We're cheap."
We got good teeth. Nick had
parents
so
were
many
cheap.
braces.
I did.
Smile.
Nick's entire life is
Your teeth look great.
Thanks.
a series of teeth
That was the
things, but
weirdest smile.
they've all come out great now. Look at him now. He's got great teeth now. Look at that set of teeth. I don't have anything close to
Look
that.
at them teeth.
Do you have bionic eyes? I do not.
No, but if you hit around 40 and you suddenly get
Yeah,
all
we
blurry,
might
you'll know
all
what's
get
up.
that.
My
Yeah.
dad had it. I had it.
I mean, I have degenerative eyeballs.
Do you?
So,
Eyeballs.
Yeah.
Well, technically we all do. It's just maybe yours will be faster.
It is. I mean, I have to get new prescriptions all the time.
Degenerate eyeballs.
Should get eyeball surgery like I did.
Degenerate eyeball.
What'd you get done, Carter? Do your eyeballs.
I got my PRK. Why does this happen?
I don't
This
know.
is
PRK.
people
Is your mom's from there?
listening to the show probably won't understand. This happens constantly when we hang out, where we just slip into accents.
Yeah. Why is that?
I don't know.
Who's to blame?
Probably
Not
you.
me. No,
Oh,
not
for
me.
sure.
I don't think
Definitely.
me.
You
Yeah, you.
began it all.
Speaking of Daniel Madan,
Daniel Danny.
Carter went to a movie theater to see an anime show, which is a little weird.
So
Why'd you do that?
it's the first, I think, 3 episodes of the new season of Dan that they showed in theaters. It was cool though, because before and after they had like little extras with the directors,
Yeah.
which was really neat to see.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just went and saw that and I enjoyed
And
it.
you liked it.
It was great.
Did they break it up like they do in episodes where you just watched a chunk and then sat for a minute and then watched another
Well,
chunk?
it would just like cut to black for a second and then it would go back. Almost like a commercial break.
It was like this thing,
Like a letter change.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, we're just
you know Bo from Core?
Yes.
He went to a live version of Transformers, the series, the old one, Gen 1 one.
Oh, that's fun.
and the voice actors on stage reading lines in real time. How cool would that be?
sounds awesome.
I know.
Oh,
it'd
that
be
sounds
awesome.
amazing.
I would go if I could go.
Freaking damn.
And he says the whole thing's on YouTube somewhere. I got to find it.
Yeah.
Anyway, Canadian. What are you going to do?
Canadian indeed.
Alicia breaks down. Tell me what that means. I'm just going off what you told me to write. I don't know what that means.
So Alicia's car, she dropped me off on Thursday at my sister's, and
what was that for? I don't remember.
Me and Tay were going to the pool with the children.
Oh, that's right.
The poo.
The poo.
The poo. Yeah.
And so she drops me off.
Left my speakers there. Thank you very much. Anyway.
It's fine. It's your sister's house. It'll be fine.
I'd like to use them. It's not that they're at my sister's house.
When are you going to use them?
I use them every day.
When?
Every morning.
Why?
Because I like having music in the bathroom when I'm in the shower. I do it every day.
All right.
You hear it in there. You're like, what are you guys blaring in there? You act like this has never happened. So full of crap.
Anyway.
What
was I saying?
I don't know.
Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I lost it too.
Oh, so she, on her way back, her brakes start grinding a little bit. Ugh. So she's like, oh, well, I'm not driving a lot today. Her sister was going to pick her up. So she's like, I'll deal with it tomorrow. So Friday morning, we get up, we go to the place, whatever it's called, the mechanic's shop. And
really?
Yeah.
The mechanic's shop.
The mechanic's shop.
Who's saying things like an old person now?
And
you need to take the car to the mechanic shop
down the road.
He'll give you a new carburetor.
Mention my name.
He knows me.
I have a guy. So we go there, we get her brakes checked out. She has to replace all her brakes and all the bits that go with the brakes.
Brake pads, all of it.
All the stuff.
Brake pad, brake
pads.
Brake pads.
That might
pedal.
be it.
The brake stuff.
Do you have to get the pedal done? Probably
no. But so she has to get all that done. It's crazy expensive. And while we're sitting at we're like, okay, we're going to walk down to, another Utah freaking soda thing. We walk down to the Fizz.
The Fizz.
Down the road. Mm-hmm. Grab a drink because it's hot.
Competitor to, what's the other one?
Swig.
And Gulp.
So delicious.
And so delicious.
Quench
so
it.
delicious.
There is a Gulp.
Yeah.
So delicious sucks.
There's Quench it.
I haven't been to a soda shop in probably a decade.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway,
really?
we went and got fancy waters is what we did.
Since you were 14?
I never drink soda.
15?
You should drink the fancy waters. They're nummy.
Fancy waters.
They have, it's literally like you can get sparkling or regular water with fruit and stuff in it. Yeah.
They have fruit water
it's really
too.
Nice.
I do like that. That sounds good.
They have fruit
That's
water.
What I usually get.
Yeah.
You can suck those big old hunks of fruit through the straw. It's good.
Yeah, choke and die.
Best way to put it.
Yeah, choke and die. Yeah.
Suck them big chunks of fruit through the straw.
Nick does that beaver from Disney real good. Listen up, Chris.
Wait, who from what Disney thing?
Yeah, what the hell are you talking about?
So back in the day, this is a very old cartoon, way before my time. There's a beaver in some old Disney movie that was like, and he's always talking through that big tooth.
Was his voice like that, or is that?
No, I think I'm doing Family Guy. What's the guy's name? Herbert the pervert.
Herbert.
Yeah, I can't help but mix them. It's hard. Oh, it's from Lady and the Tramp. I don't remember.
I haven't seen Lady and the Tramp. It's on my Disney watch list.
You've never seen it?
Oh, Disney watch list update.
Once.
What'd you see?
I watched. Crud, what's it called?
Dirtwater McGee.
It was like it was like all about like all the animators who go to South America and they make characters based on what they see. And there's like a little parrot and Donald Duck is hanging out with a parrot.
Oh, what is that?
I can't remember what it's called. It's old.
Interesting. I don't.
It's real old.
Was it a lot of
40s.
mixed live action stuff?
Mm-hmm. A little bit, not a ton.
They did a lot of that sort
It
of
was
thing.
actually really interesting.
Have you seen their war ones, anti-war stuff?
I
really
have
good.
seen clips. I've never actually watched them.
Oh, it's great.
But yeah,
a lot
that's
of
how far I am.
hardcore anti-Nazi stuff. A little racist on the anti-Japanese business, but
Of course.
Oh, of course.
Here in Utah, did you guys know? I don't know if you guys have I ever told you this. So Sulu, George Takei.
It wasn't Three Caballeros. It's the prequel to Three Caballeros.
Shut up, chat room. You're distracting right in the middle of a sentence.
But it's important. Saludos amigos. That one. That's what it's called. Anyway, continue.
Saludos amigos, or Three Children's. Oh no, Three Caballeros.
No, that's in your way, isn't it? Never mind.
All right, what was I saying? Shit.
Saludos amigos, I think is like a hello.
What was I saying though?
Like a howdy.
What was I saying?
Hey, friends.
How to France.
What was I saying?
What? I don't know.
You guys interrupted it.
If you say it louder,
Yeah, keep yelling.
What was it?
You interrupted my story.
No.
My Alicia story? Yes.
I didn't. Did I?
Yeah.
Totally diverged.
Oh,
from
George Takei. So George Takei was famously in. He was famously in an internment camp.
Yes.
Was he? I didn't know that.
He's very outspoken about it.
He was in the one that was in Utah. That's where it was.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's horrible history of ours.
Yeah, we were one of the states that had this big camp in it. And
Ew.
Yep.
yeah, I mean, it wasn't. It's a dark time.
It's gross.
Yeah.
We seem to have not learned all the lessons that we could have from that. All right.
Right back to politics.
Moving on.
It's hard to get away from sometimes.
It is right now. It kind of is.
It's a weird time.
Carter, I want to read this message from a blind listener. This is about audio descriptions for the blind, because we talk about like stuff we do on the show is very visual sometimes. It's hard to... What?
I just never finished my Alicia story.
Oh, go ahead. Finish it. You just have to say.
I know, I was
Instead
waiting.
you're going...
You just say.
Just say.
Only say.
I was trying not to interrupt you.
Okay, say it.
Anyway, we go to that Fizz.
But what about...
She calls her sister. So mom's out of town at this point.
Yeah.
So we can't call mom to say, hey, can you pick us up? Alicia's car's in the shop.
Yeah.
So we call her sister.
You couldn't even call me because mom took the car and parked it at the airport.
You wouldn't have been any help.
Yeah.
So we call her sister. We are sitting in the soda shop and she realizes, because I bought the sodas, she realizes that she doesn't have her wallet and she doesn't know where it is. And she has to pay for this car thing today. So she starts freaking out in the soda shop. And I'm like, it's probably at home. It's going to be fine. I went into like full like handle it mode.
Did you throw soda everywhere?
No. But anyway, we got home. She did find her wallet. But Alicia was like this close to a mental breakdown. She's like, I have to pay this much for my brakes. I lost my wallet. I did all this stuff. It was a rough day.
Where'd you find it?
It was in her bag that she had taken to the pool the day previous.
Oh,
it was just
so
in
you
the
could
wrong
have gotten
bag.
my speakers while you were there again.
No,
but...
different pool, you ding dong.
Oh, you left things in a different pool.
No. What?
No, Alicia left something.
No,
Alicia was
did.
at Cherry Hill.
I know. Cherry Hill. By the way, Cherry Hill's a dump, but I hear it's better. So I hope she had a good time.
She said it was nice.
When we were younger, when I was a lot younger, it was a total dump. You guys have been?
I don't know where that is.
You guys have been?
Cherry Hill?
Nope.
I don't
Took
know
you
what that
once.
is.
We had one on mom's side of the family. We had
How
a family
old were
reunion.
we?
Do you remember this is when Michael found out his daughter, or when he found out who's the oldest?
2000.
Wait,
2000
that was
what?
the tattoo day?
Tattoo day.
That wasn't that long ago.
Wait, what? What?
Do you remember Ellen had a tattoo? That was her first tattoo, and she was wearing a swimsuit, so it was showing, and she was like really nervous. Do you remember this?
Yeah, and her dad didn't know she had a tattoo, and he was all pissed.
Maybe that sounds right though.
You remember that?
Yeah,
that was a real turning point.
I mean, I can imagine it perfectly, given who we're talking about.
Yeah, he was.
I do remember that. I didn't realize that was Cherry Hill.
Yeah, that's Cherry Hill, and it was okay when we went with that trip. But apparently it's way nicer now. They've redone it. Somebody bought it, and it's way nicer.
What is this place? Is this like a park?
It's a water park.
It's like a water park, big
it's
family,
like 7
barbecue-y.
peaks, but a little smaller.
Oh.
It's like a campsite
remember that
too.
now?
It's right next to the highway, right?
Campground,
Okay,
yeah.
I remember now.
It's
Yep.
way north.
We haven't been there. Yeah,
No,
we went
we
a
haven't.
long
We've
time
only
ago.
been once.
Yeah.
The one time when the tattoo found out thing happened.
Oh my goodness, the reenactment from N17. That's so funny. I forgot about that too.
Oh, where's this pic? Did she send it? Oh, she couldn't find it. Hold on, it's in my Discord. I'll pull it up.
That's so funny.
Oh, wait, she didn't send it. Send it to my Discord, Leslie.
Yeah, I think 7 Peaks got sold, and it's now called something else, but it's still there.
7 Peaks?
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's called something like Water Butts Are Us.
Yes, Water Butts Are Us.
Georgetown's Water Place.
Georgetown's Water Place. Come on down.
You slipped into the accent.
I know,
again.
it's hard not to.
Georgetown.
Nick's is always like a southern, like,
it's
Savannah.
No, you got
it's
a
very
very
like plantation.
I'll be
Yeah.
your huckleberry.
Listen here, boy.
Huckleberry.
Bielry?
He's like real like.
Oh my gosh.
Oh crap!
Have you seen Django Unchained?
I love that movie.
There's a lot of that in there.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
DiCaprio's role alone, man.
Oh man,
That's a
hateable.
great movie.
He's so I hate him so much in that movie.
I know,
I
he's
kind of
the
hate him
worst.
in real life.
I don't-
Like
he
he's
ma-
even worse in the movie somehow.
He makes me so mad,
Yeah.
but I like how into it he got. He cut his hand, didn't care, kept going.
Yeah, that scene is really impressive.
I
That
was
Yeah, I saw the
crazy.
behind the scenes of that. That's nuts.
Yeah.
It bled real bad.
Disgusting, too.
It was pretty
Oh,
gross.
I feel so
horrifying.
bad for
That
what's her
poor
name.
girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he said in an interview that the hardest thing for him, I was listening to Sam Jackson talk about this. Samuel L. Jackson, he kept saying to him, says, I don't know if I can do this. And Sam's like, why? He goes, I can't call
Just, like,
everyone
saying the
N-words.
N-word, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't do this like this.
I couldn't.
It would really be hard
Yeah.
for
Oh,
anybody,
yeah.
I think. And so he goes, it's like berated him with like all this white cracker talk. And he says, you got to do it. You have to. It's just a movie, this and that. And he finally got into it. And then it was like, whoa.
Yeah.
You can do it just fine.
Oh. It's called Splash Summit now. 7
Oh,
Peaks.
Leslie just sent this.
Splash Summit sucks.
I know. I hate it.
Oh,
That's
man.
a horrible name.
Nick, look at you. What are you,
Oh,
13
and it's AI
here?
generated.
No,
What?
this... Okay, this is at Snowbird.
Like
this is at Snowbird, guys.
Smooth.
This image.
What?
Can you see it?
Nope.
Can't see nothing.
Can't see shit.
Hang on, I'll hold
Can't
it up.
see.
I'll bring it up for you.
Aw, you're so little.
Oh man.
This would have been 13 because those walls. That's Nerdacular. That's not.
No, she just said it was 17.
17. That's
Oh,
the
yeah,
replacement.
I was not
You were
13
17
there.
years old.
Were you 17 there?
Yeah.
You little baby.
Look at you with the two ladies and your weird Uncle Steve in the back there. Look at that.
Oh yeah, Steve.
Now take it
what the
away.
hell?
He's just photobombing, man. That's what you do.
He'll cover the
chat,
and then
yeah.
he'll forget.
What?
Remove the photo.
What photo? Oh, did I do that again?
Yes.
Remove.
Is it gone?
Nope.
Is it
There you
now?
go.
Okay. I gotta get a better setup for that. All right. Okay, back to the blind. Can I do the blind person thing? Everything worked out with Alicia? We're good?
Yes.
We're all good?
Yep.
Okay. He says this. And by the way, I had to translate this or transcribe this from a call because the call was inaudible. It was just like, but somehow the transcriber got it out.
Oh.
So I couldn't, the call did not work. I apologize for that. I didn't even get the person's name and I couldn't tell if it was someone I've heard from before because it was really garbled. But this is what it pooped out. It says, I'm talking about the audio descriptions for the blind and narration that explains what's happening on screen. They're super helpful for those of us who can't see, and YouTube is starting to include them as well, sometimes using synthetic voices. They're not perfect, but better than nothing. Scott, try this. Watch Fury Road with your eyes closed. You know it well. Then do the same thing with a movie you don't know. You'll notice a huge difference. Anyway, have a great day, guys. See you later.
Oh, yeah. Accessibility makes sense.
Yeah, and also because weren't we talking about?
We were talking about how
TikTok
you've
videos.
Probably seen TikTok videos where the
man walks in the room.
Yeah,
he talks to the lady about the thing,
and he tells this person
and
this
amazingly,
thing.
he finishes the bowl on time.
Yeah,
yeah.
Stupid.
Some of that stuff is really lame, but some of it.
The problem is
accessibility.
What he's describing.
That's my bad. I never thought about.
I didn't either.
About accessibility.
Well, what this person's describing isn't accessibility, or that's accessibility. What we're describing isn't.
It's
These
true.
videos aren't. They're not letting the people talk or do anything.
No,
they're just giving weird summaries. It's
but
not
like
the same
last week, we had that 94-year-old guy. The guy with the 94-year-old father who said it's good for him because it's all he can do.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it's not. It's not the same as describing the scene and you're still getting the audio. You're still getting the whatever. I've seen there's all kinds of stuff on TVs and stuff that will describe what's happening.
Yeah.
Where it'll be like Mario walks into the screen and then he'll be like, "Oh, I'm Mario," and then it'll be like, "And now he walks down this stairway or whatever."
Does Mario ever say "Hi, I'm Mario"? Ever?
The point is, I don't know why Mario came out of my mouth.
Naming himself.
He goes, "It's a me."
I think there's a difference between what we're saying about these videos and actual accessibility of watching a film.
Yeah,
and having the descriptors on.
Because those AI videos they're meant to just seem like a finished, actually made video by a human being when they are not.
That's
they
true.
Just put a clip in and then have the whatever AI just read. I mean, I
what
guess
it
just
thinks
like
it
watch
sees.
tell you what it thinks.
And it doesn't
sees.
always. But even when it's like a dude and I know it's a guy, those are terrible.
Yeah,
because it's always some kid going. You know what my least favorite videos now are, and it's partly because of the world we live in. But some guy will just be some dude in a bathroom. Will go. We have breaking news in Oklahoma right now. Zup, zup, zippity bap.
Well, he'll like rub his head and then he'll like zoom in on his face and go, "Have you guys heard about this?"
Yeah, that makes me want to kill
The
something.
hell are you guys talking about?
The worst videos on TikTok.
Okay.
That's what we're talking
I'm
about.
not in that area.
Good. Stay
I'm
out
not
of
either.
it.
I'm off
Sucks.
social media now.
You
I
are?
heard. Yeah, I'm staying
Why?
away.
Yeah, I've been. It's just
Because
better.
he's.
I send you shit
'Cause
all
I'm a
the
dad
time.
and
Because you guys are Luddites.
Wait,
What?
what?
You know what Luddite is? Never heard of Luddite?
Maybe.
You're pulling phrases out of your pants.
I promise you that's a
These
real word.
pulls.
You guys, did you both go to Westlake? I thought only Carter did. Hold on a
Yeah,
second.
Carter did.
Luddite.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's dumb.
Definition.
There we go.
It's whatever.
A Luddite is a person who opposes or resists technological change, particularly in the context of industrialization. The term originated in the 19th century movement of English textile workers who protested against the use of automated machinery that threatened their jobs. More modernly, the people use it for like, I'm never getting a cell phone. I ain't need no damn internet.
It's not anti that.
I know
it's
you're
just
not.
pulling back on what we already have.
For me personally, it's literally just not being on social media anymore.
I think that's
and
good.
opting for time with Ramona, and then also, small things like just never shopping at Amazon and only buying local and things like that.
Yeah. No, I love it. I've got you guys, that's what you can do.
Yeah.
We're always talking about what you can't do. Like, I can read some post that'll piss me off. What am I going to do? Yeah. Even with my reach, I can't really do anything.
No.
Yeah.
What am I going to do? Go, I agree. And add something to it where I'm just yelling at the internet?
Yeah.
Okay, then what?
Then nothing.
But we're not Ludidis. What was it?
Ludidis?
Ludidites.
Ludidis.
We're going to Ludidis.
Oh, no.
Getting to some whatever
what was the
Ludidis
word?
makes.
Tell me.
Luddites.
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 Narcotis?
Narcotis. We're not that. We're just doing our own personal, like, it's not like we're like, oh, cell phones aren't going to ruin everything. We all know this. But it's not like I'm like, no more cell phone's bad. I say, I'm good on cell phone. I don't need cell phone.
I've had enough of it.
Yeah,
I've had enough cell
I'm
phone.
good on
I've
cell
also
phone.
had enough like hours to 3 hours where I realize I've been just sitting there looking at bullshit for
Do you want to know
for
how?
no reason.
how
This is
ADHD
why I
am?
like your generation. This is why I think that they're going to save our sorry old asses because we couldn't get it done. They're seeing some of this for what it is more than we are or have. So they're going to be the ones that go, all right, back it up a little. What are we doing exactly? What is this about?
Do you want to know how bad my ADHD is?
I think it's good to swing back. I actually think it's good. What's how bad your ADHD is? I know how bad it is.
I
but
have
tell
a
me
thing
more.
where if it's out of sight, it's out of mind, which is usually a problem. But I've actually used it for my advantage. Basically, I don't have any like drawers in my room or anything, so I can't shove something in a drawer and deal with it later because I won't deal with it later.
I so get that.
So it's a very real thing. So what I've done for my social media, because I don't want to be off of it, but I don't want to be on it all the time, I literally have a folder on my phone that has all my like apps that I'm cool with being like right in the front. And then the second page is the ones I scroll on too much.
Oh.
And I haven't been scrolling in weeks.
Because it's not, the convenience factor is not there.
Because my brain isn't just like boop. Instead, I have to like look for it, and I don't look for it because if it's out of my
That's
visible,
funny. I do the exact same
range-
thing. I've got two. Let's see. I use Blue Sky lots, so that's right up front. But I keep Threads, Vero, BeReal, Tumblr, all the stuff I don't really care about, but I have accounts on. That's all just a place I never go anymore. It's like third page in. It's good.
Yeah.
Turns out Carter and I are doing the same thing. We didn't even know. We didn't even plan.
We did not confer on this.
No.
Look at
I
you
keep
guys.
this stuff
Look
like
at us.
that's like.
Who
But
would've thought?
you're still doing the smarter thing. You just dump it all together. But
Yeah, I mean, well, to be fair, I am still on, like, I'm still watching media on my phone. I just have YouTube, but it's exclusively, like, obviously I get stuck on shorts sometimes.
Yeah,
like we all
shorts is
do.
a whole.
But mostly I just watch, like, long form content. Which
except
is,
my shorts are pretty good.
Yeah, that's true.
Except for
According to me.
According to me, I am enjoying doing those, but I'm kind of doing the same thing. And also, I don't know. I think YouTube's a better
I do agree.
place
though,
to
that,
end up because it's not mindless. You usually have to kind of have a purpose.
Yeah.
Like I was.
I'm here to see how this is done, or I want to watch.
Yeah, I'm watching
specific-
like Pokemon card trading and like miniature painting.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's all I want
See,
to
I do the same thing where I either, now that I'm not scrolling as much, I'm like, I either need like a YouTube video or a show, or I'll be playing a video game. Like I need to be doing something actively and not just scrolling for 10 hours and not remembering my day.
Yeah, I don't like doing that.
It's not
Yeah.
good.
Although I did it the other night in bed and I regretted it. I didn't get to bed till like 2.
Bad.
I know. I admit it.
I did that with Ghost of Tsushima the other night, though. So
Fair.
That's a video game. You can
It's
do that.
so good.
Yeah.
We
we
encourage
did that
that.
with Date Everything the other day.
Yeah.
We encourage that in this house. Well, that's going to do it today, everybody. We've done our hour and 10 minutes.
Wow. Look
Yeah.
at that.
Not bad.
That was quick.
Wow.
It was very fast. I want to thank some new patrons, though. We got Joy Steinmiller and Luke St. Germain. That's badass.
That was a good
That sounds
name.
like some
Germain's
fancy
awesome.
pants you're going to buy.
Yeah.
Where you get those? Oh, these are Luke St. Germain's.
Yeah.
Got 'em
They're
at,
from
They're $500.
France or something.
These are very expensive.
Very.
Thank you both for signing up. If you do that, you'll also get all the cool benefits like no ads or commercials ever, art and stickers and stuff every month, and bonus streams. Ooh, we almost started our Barbie thing the other night.
We almost do stuff all the time.
This close.
Thing.
We're doing a watch of some of the old, the 2000s Barbies.
Oh, that's awesome.
We're going to do a watch along that's only Patreon exclusive because
Yeah.
content issues.
Yeah.
We will be doing that eventually one day.
Yeah. And I want to do, and Nick, you can do this with us if you want. I want to watch all the new Kings of the Hill.
Oh, we should do a watch along.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I'd love to.
Let's do
Each
it.
week,
No, we
do
planned
it
this.
each week. It happens.
Sorry, I'm
we can
like-
do it
No, you're
remote,
good.
so nobody has to drive all over to do it. We can do it all remote via,
Let's
just share
do it.
screens
Yeah,
and go.
I gotta get set up and whatnot. So
Yeah, it wouldn't be hard.
Not.
When do you move?
The 15th.
So you'll be well done by the time, because it's not till August that show comes out.
Yeah, that'll be perfect.
August is a big month. August gets that. August gets Alien Earth.
Let's not almost do this. Let's do this.
No, let's do. We're doing it no matter what.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So watch for that coming soon. Patreon.com/The Monday Show. Frogpants.com/Monday for everything else. Carter, Nick, anything you'd like to add before we go?
I stream on my own, mostly video games. And you can find me on both Twitch and YouTube at Miss Carter J.
Miss Carter J.
Yes.
Nick, anything you want to tell folks about? Got going on?
Not really.
Busy being a dad and working. I know.
Yeah, honestly, that's all I got going on right now. So yeah, that's going great.
That's a load. It's a lot. It's a lot of work. I get it. Been there, done that.
Busy.
But he's got some cool stuff coming, so we'll make sure to talk about it here.
Yeah.
Oh, and shoot, what was I going to bring? Oh, my nephew Luke has a book he wants to publish, and I think we're going to check it out on the show. Oh, cool. Yeah. So,
we could do a little review.
Yeah, I would love to do that.
With all the reading that I do.
We're all about that. Oh, and a shout out to Torturous Owl in the chat room, who I got to meet yesterday in a parking lot. That sounds creepy.
Oh, it was him.
We're doing drugs. Just kidding.
Nice.
No, he was very nice, extremely nice guy, and he's moving here. He's moving back here. I guess he lived here a long time ago. He's back. He's temporarily in Logan, which is a bit far, but hope to see him at some of our events and stuff like that. Super, super cool dude.
Yeah, we do
Shout out to him.
Need to watch the musical React thing.
Epic. Oh,
remember?
We gotta get that
we
done.
Got a donation for that. We have to do it.
We have so much crap to do.
So busy.
Until next time. That's the show.
We did it. We have to do
play
tittles.
one of the things. Hold on.
Oh, my goodness gracious. These shows are so contagious. Find more goodies at frogpants.com.
There.